Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. It's run loose here. And that could set him on his way. Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's Maradona. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, this is a great position.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
South Korea, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Maradona. Vieira. And it's Messi. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Maradona. Cantona. And the flag has stayed down. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Gullit. Kaká. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gullit. And the ball's gone astray. Messi. There's no flag. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vieira. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Cantona. Rummenigge. Thuram with the clearance. South Korea have it back and can go again. And he's straight offside. Cannavaro gets across and deals with it. Now it's Mbappe. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Bellingham, and that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He won't be happy with that one. Maradona. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland. And can he finish? Loose ball. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
South Korea leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Haaland. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. South Korea can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Gullit. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Vieira deals with that comfortably. De Jong. And the shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Can he put it away? Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Italy take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, super find. Hits one! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9.
Italy go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Coming on the field.
Romario, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's intervened well there. Lahm shifted it to the flank. Sané. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
South Korea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. Italy are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. Rijkaard cuts it out. Tries a shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
He gets big, sticks it away. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
South Korea grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. De Jong. So what can they make of this? Oh, and he's through the middle. Cruyff. Van Basten goes in for the header! And it's in! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy are having a ball here. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Showing great feet there. Good read, needed to be. And the ball's a good one here. Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. Nice interception, well timed. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time.
What are your
for our
thoughts on today's
special
game then,
lottery.
Jim?
Please
Well,
grab
Peter,
the tickets
I
you were given
really
when you
couldn't
walk in
see
through
what
the
this
gate.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Drogba might just make this. And it's Drogba. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in...
Tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He's had it taken off him. Pirlo. Saka. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a cracking ball. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saka charging forward, the ball at his feet. The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. South Korea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for the runner. Nico Williams is wide and looking to get onto this. Schneider. Thuram gets good distance on it. Vieira. And here's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Schneider. Nico Williams looking to be a menace in the final third. Saka, oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And the header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Araujo with the clearance. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. Saka. Keeper sees it all the way. Cantona. Saka. Vieira. Now Pirlo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal.
And a
if
quick
that
reminder
happens,
today,
it's a
everybody,
game
to
changer.
make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Schneider. Cruyff. South Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nico Williams looking to run onto it.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 15.
Lam.
Mbappe. Number
Rummenigge
21.
looks to get on the end of this.
Number
Pirlo.
9.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 5. Maradona.
Oh, that's such a good
Number
run.
23.
More of that, please.
Bellingham.
Thuram can get it
Coming on the
clear.
field, Number 13.
Schneider.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Number 18. Jan Koller.
Nico
Number
Williams.
6,
Oh,
Sane.
facing up to his
Number
adversary. This
16.
is a formidable matchup.
Number 11. Messi.
Nice interception, well timed. South Korea still this single goal behind. Rummenigge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. In he goes again! And that is doing no harm.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Works it forward.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
The attendance
Rudiger
for this match
going
was
full steam ahead down the left flank.
71,550.
Rummenigge. Cross from Rummenigge. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Julie. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Kluivert. Maradona. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it again. Rummenigge did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played into the middle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Araujo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Julie. And it's Azar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Kluivert! Nicely aimed pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Maradona. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lahm. Messi, and it's Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. He is through here. Platini. Real chance! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Giroud. And it's Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Hazard. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Strokes it back. Shot could be on. Araujo clears. It's a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. Messi. And that will be it. South Korea were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Drogba, and it's Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Might be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. South Korea finding themselves. Hits one! Drogba hurtling down that right flank. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Maradona. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valverde. Now it's En-Nesyri. Picked out brilliantly. And he's in. There's the shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Decent hit! And he thumps it clear. It's a great ball. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple. South Korea clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Costa Curta clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. And it's Drogba. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cantona. Oh, that's a Rummenigge! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Rummenigge simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Maradona. Cantona. Now it's Gullit. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Lovely bit of skill. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Valverde. En-Nesyri, well read, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. Belletti. Valverde. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And here's Drogba. And it's Drogba. And here's... And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maradona. Rummenigge. He's gone for goal! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
South Korea get themselves into the lead. And here's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Drogba. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
South Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22, Gullit.
Cleared away.
Number 5, Maradona.
Well, it's good stuff. This is
Number
better.
21,
This is a really
Didier
front-footed
Drogba.
approach.
I think they just
Coming
have
on
to
the
keep
field,
forcing the issue and
number
they'll get
19,
clinical.
Neymar. Number 15,
Nunez! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot.
And the shots! Goal! Republic of Korea! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
South Korea take the lead. Thuram, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And here's Nunez. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he finish? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The fullback is in acres of space here. He's found a way through, and it's Salah.
Footballing with usually
Terrific header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
that could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. You can never be short of runners into space. As
Now the finish! It's Runlu has another go! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. Nunez attempts a clearance.
well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's chosen to go back. Bellingham. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Mohamed Salah. He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar. Brilliantly cut out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. And it's Salah. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's burst through. Belletti. Tries to get it clear. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar receives it in a good position here. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And it's played forward. Nunez. And time is up. South Korea can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his.
Has a goal! And they've got rid. The pass is intercepted. Endo. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's the delivery. A spectacular effort. Goal! Republic of Korea! The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mahrez. He's chosen to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mitoma. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mahrez. Maradona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sakai. Passes short and sharp, played out to the right. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Endo.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's got full. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mahrez. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cantona looking to add to his goal. Endo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's beaten the last man. Endo. 5 minutes till the break. Itakura. Mitoma. And that's put paid to a promising move. Drogba. Chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Maradona. South Korea can try it again now. This possibly the last play of the half. Maradona with the short one. Great chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
South Korea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Endo. Mahrez. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
The Urawa Reds get them... Hits one! They've done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
South Korea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Now it's Maradona. Drogba. Sakai. It's Itakura. Mahrez might just make this. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. Thuram deals with that comfortably. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Cantona. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Sakai. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants to...
Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3. Great pressure, plenty of it. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! They've scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.